A lot of you commented on my nano module setup video asking for a proper range test. So for my 120 subscribers, I'm taking a little risk today and pushing my FPV drone further than I normally do. But before we start, if you enjoy FPV content, drone builds and real world tests like this, make sure you subscribe because it really helps the channel grow. Let's get started. So the first thing I need to do is install the Radiomaster Pocket Crush Nano Module onto the transmitter. The setup is pretty straightforward. Plug it in, secure it properly, and we are ready to go. Once everything is connected, it's time to power up the drone and do usual pre-flight checks. One thing to note today, my compass was not working properly, so I won't be able to tell you the exact distance that I covered, but you can measure it visually. I will not put any cuts in between, I will play the entire video. So the distance numbers are based on my best estimates. With everything checked, let's get this drone in the air. Initially, I'm just flying around nearby to make sure everything is behaving normally. Now it's time to start pushing out further. As I continue flying, the drone keeps holding a solid connection. This is actually where I started noticing the difference compared to flying with just the bucket crush transmitter. Previously, I would get RX loss warnings quite often when pushing distances or flying around obstacles, but with the nano module installed, those warnings have been significantly reduced. The confidence level with flying definitely feels higher. I kept flying further and further until I reached roughly 1.5 kilometers from my takeoff point. At this point, the controlling was still doing surprisingly well. However, the DJI O4 Pro video system started giving me a bad signal warning, and honestly, that's where I decided to stop. There was a large water body nearby, and losing a drone over water is not something I wanted to test today. So rather than taking unnecessary risk, I turned around and started heading back. To be honest, I'm pretty impressed with this setup. The nano module almost pushed me to the 2 kilometer mark in this test while maintaining a much more reliable control link. But for me, real world FPV flying beyond 2 kilometers is usually pointless. I have personally never been in a situation where I genuinely needed to fly that far. What matters more is confidence, reliability, and penetration, and that's where this upgrade really shines. Flying behind buildings and around obstacles feel noticeably better compared to using the transmitter alone. If you're looking for a simple upgrade that gives you more confidence while flying, I would definitely recommend the Nano module. Now, here is the question: should I risk my drone and push this setup even further in the next test? Let me know in the comment section, and if it crosses 100 comments, I will definitely do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping this channel reach 120 subscribers, and please don't forget to subscribe. That gives me more motivation to do more videos like this. I'll see you in the next one.